Hello and welcome to the second video I've ever done for YouTube. I've decided to go with Alpha Teapot as the name for this YouTube channel, but I'm open to suggestions for other ones. I thought Alpha came to me because of the next topic we're doing today, and I don't know, I've always been interested in solar systems and other galaxies, and always wondered if one day maybe I can travel to Alpha Centauri, but maybe I can do that in a few weeks or so. um, But yeah, other name suggestions I'll happily take in and try and think of something later. I don't know where the teapot came from, just seemed different. Anyway, the topic today is there life on other planets? And very quickly, I absolutely do think there is life on other planets. And it's only a matter of time before we find it. Anything substantial with human level intelligence or greater, I think will take a lot longer, something that can communicate back, but I think within the next year or two even, we'll find microorganisms or bacteria, something similar, living on a planet that we're currently discovering and mapping out, and that will put the whole question to bed, I think. I remember on the news recently something about a Russian spacecraft or space shuttle discovered organisms living on the outside of the space shuttle while it was in space, and that proving, well, I'm not sure if they ended up providing actual evidential proof, but shows that animals and creatures will find any means possible to live in any environment. It just shows the resilience of what living things are, and it's great. I love that we can adapt and change to any environment, because one day when Earth's been plundered, we'll need to live somewhere else, and it'd be good to live on a whole new planet with all different animals that we then have to learn and teach in schools again, such as not a lion and tiger, but a schwarf and a bolotok. And yeah, I'll name the creatures personally, and you guys let me know what you think. I've already trademarked them too, Bolotok and I forget the first one, but yeah, I definitely think there is life on other planets. Of the billions of stars and planets and galaxies just in our observable universe, there has to be another planet capable of habitating a Goldilocks-like environment, pretty much. It's simple as that. Environment to which, ET can live. That being said, intelligent life, such as communicating back, if we could find a way for, with our current technology, to find a way to communicate rapidly, like, I know, transmit audio at the speed of light, I think we'd discover something a lot quicker. But, in my lifetime, I hope to be alive to see the day where we do communicate with an alien of some kind from another planet. And, hopefully it's only in the next 20 years or so. I'm only in my late 20s, so I've got a few years left to see an alien on TV or virtual reality, whatever the future of media presents. This topic isn't as controversial because I feel like a lot of people feel like would agree with me, but then again, I've been wrong on opinions before, and I know this semi-relates back to religion again, and it's hard because a lot of controversial subjects do correlate back to religion, but that's pretty much unavoidable. Yeah, so do let me know what you think down in the comments below. I can't really go into great detail because I'm not an astrophysicist or a biologist or a chemist of any kind to really give an in-depth explanation like a TED Talk, for example, but honest opinion, I do think generally there is life out there. Not I'm not as fanatic about it as people that go searching for UFOs and spruiking about it on TV, but then again, they might know something I don't. I've never really watched any of them. I've seen, ads for those TV shows on Discovery Channel and that, but yeah. But do let me know what you think. This will only be a short one because I can't give, great in-depth insight into why I believe, we can bend wormholes to see them quicker, or I've got an alien living in my spare room. Unfortunately, I don't have all that information. But thank you guys for listening. What I'll try and do is, as I said in the first one, make secondary videos based on the same subject to gauge people's opinions. And just quickly before I sum up, I'm making this video the same night I've just made my first video. And listening back to the first video about is torture ever justified, I noticed when I was listening back, I came across as taking it very lightly. Just to let you guys know, I do take torture as a serious subject, but because I'm basing these videos off the top of my head, it didn't really, click into my mind as I was talking about it. But yeah, that's just the way I talk. I do take the topic of torture seriously, and just listening back, going over it, trying to make lightheartedness of it all, or rambling about something else, doesn't make it sound very empathetic to the cause. I know some people are really passionate about that subject, so I apologise for that. This subject we're doing now, of course, is a bit lighter, so I don't have to apologise for anything. But thank you guys, thank you for listening. Hopefully this gets a few views. I'm hoping that my videos could attract at least, a few listeners that might share the same thoughts as me, or even better, think the opposite to me, because I always like talking about it. I have an adult conversation with someone who can give an explanation as why they think there is no life on another planet. I'm not a very good arguer, let alone arguing, debating points on YouTube. So if you presented your case, you'd probably beat me. Alright guys, thank you very much. Have a good night.